Alright, what's up? I got just a little bit of time before I have to jump on a meeting, so I wanted to show you how I actually run over $100 a day in paid advertisements for free. But before I get started, I just want to give you a disclaimer. I am not a marketer. I'm for sure not a marketing guru. I don't have a Facebook ads course that I'm going to sell you or anything like that. Literally, I'm a software engineer, and I just want to show you how I'm able to run over $100 a day in paid advertisements for free. So let's get started because I got to be quick because I got to jump on a meeting in about 20 minutes. So how I'm able to run these ads every day for free is called a CBO ad, all right? So that's a campaign budget optimized ad. So I'm going to show you how this campaign budget optimized ad works and how it's able to allow me to run over $100 a day and and ads for free. You know, I do get charged for the ads, but the thing is, I actually make all my money back by using this type of ad. And again, I'm just going to tell you that I'm not a marketer. I'm actually a software engineer, and I'm not going to try to sell you any type of ads course or anything like that. I'm actually not going to try to sell you anything at all. I am going to explain to you my funnel and show you my funnel so that I can actually explain to you how these campaign optimized ads work and how you can set something similar up for yourself. All right, so I'm just going to explain to you the funnel real quick. So this is what my funnel looks like. This is one of them. This is the example that I'm going to use, and this is one of the funnels that I actually run ads to. And these ads literally pay for themselves. So the ads don't cost me anything because the ads pay for themselves because I run a campaign, uh, uh, campaign budget optimized ad, which means that my budget for the entire campaign is completely optimized over that campaign. And I'm going to show you exactly what that means and how it actually works. First, I'm just going to go over my funnel. So the first thing in my funnel is kind of a secret page. So it's just like a little secret landing page that I use to send my ads to. So here's an ad, and it sends people to this secret page right here. And the reason that it sends people to this secret page right here is because this particular page, Facebook doesn't like this particular page sometimes, and sometimes Facebook doesn't actually like my ads running to this page. So in this funnel, I have a little secret page that Facebook loves, and then I can, send people to this page right here. So this is an opt-in page. I'm going to actually collect somebody's, name, email, and phone number right here. And then once they opt in, I'm going to take them to a sales page where they can buy my stuff. If they do buy my stuff, I'm going to take them to an upsell where they can buy more stuff for more money. If they buy that more stuff for more money, I just take them to a thank you page and we're done. If they don't buy that stuff for more money, I take them to another page called a downsell where they can buy more stuff for more money, just not at quite as much money as this. So now let me show you how the campaign budget optimization ads work that I run that basically pay for themselves. Okay, so here, all right, so I'm going to have to assume that you know a little bit about Facebook and a little bit how Facebook ads work. And if you don't, that's totally fine. You should get a good understanding over here. All right, so in Facebook, I'm going to show you essentially how things work in Facebook. Okay, in Facebook, you have a campaign. And then inside that campaign, you have what's called an ad set. And then inside that ad set, you have an actual ad. So that means that you can have multiple ad sets inside an ad, and you can have multiple ads inside an ad set, okay? So your campaign is what essentially holds your objective. What is it that you're trying to get from this campaign? Are you trying to get video views? Are you trying to get leads? Are you trying to get sales? Are you trying to get conversions? Are you trying to get website traffic? Are you trying to get, interaction on your post? What is it that you're trying to do? What's your objective? And then your ad set, your ad set is basically your targeting. Who do you want to target? Who do you want to show your ads to? And then your ad obviously is just your creative. that's your actual ad yourself. So the creative is your actual ad. So I'm going to show you how I use campaign budget optimized ads and how they work. Now that you actually have this knowledge over here, the only other thing that you should really actually understand is about a Facebook pixel. Okay? So a Facebook pixel is basically a little piece of code that allows you to essentially track what people are doing off of Facebook, meaning on your actual website or your sales funnel. The Facebook pixel allows you to essentially track what people are doing whenever they come to your web page. Okay? So I'm going to show you how I essentially have my pixel set up. So basically what you do is this little thing is going to be your pixel, and let's just, make it a different color here. Let's just make it a different color here. I'm going to make it green. All right, so this is your actual pixel. You go and install your pixel on every single page in Facebook. So there's my pixel. I install it in every single page. And then another thing that you can actually do is you can install events on a page right here. So I'm going to install an event over here. This is called a lead. I'm going to install an event over here. This is going to be a purchase. All right, but then I'm also going to install another event. And this is an event that Facebook actually tracks by default, but I'm going to go ahead and make it a conversion myself and install another conversion that a lot of people don't do. And this is called a page view. And I'm going to install it over here as well. Okay, I'm gonna install it over here as well. And this, like I said, is something that Facebook tracks automatically. They automatically track these page views, but I use these page views as conversions as well. And I'm going to show you the reason that I use page view as a conversion is so that I can create these campaigns right here that are campaign budget optimized, and they actually play really, really nice, and it allows me to optimize for each thing that I want to get, okay? So whenever I'm over here, so let me show you how this works. First, I'm going to create a Facebook campaign, okay? And this is going to be a campaign budget optimized campaign. So basically, the budget of this campaign is going to be optimized throughout this campaign. So I'm going to show you what that means and how it works in just a second. And I set, let's say, for this particular ad that I'm giving you an example of, I set a $100 a day budget on it. All right. Then what I do is I come in here and I create my first ad set. Okay. And remember, now here I have an objective. Okay. Over here I have targeting, but over here I also get to add an objective. And what that means is I get to add an objective over here if I run a campaign budget optimized ad and I also pick conversions. So as long as I also pick conversions for the objective that I want, then whenever I come over here to the ad set, I'm going to actually get to pick the objective, or you can say the conversion that I want to measure and I'm trying to achieve with this particular ad set. So I'm going to come over here to this ad set, let's call it page view. And guess what? This is what I'm actually going to pick as my objective in this particular ad set. I'm going to pick a conversion because I'm running a campaign for conversions. I'm going to pick a conversion, and that conversion is essentially going to be this page view right here. And then I'm going to come in here, I'm going to create several little ads. Okay, and all these little ads are basically going to come out and send somebody to this page right here. All right, and then in my targeting, remember over here we're also picking our targeting. In my targeting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to target the audience that I want. For these particular people, I actually target people who are, interested in affiliate marketing. So what I actually do here, just to give you like the truth of what I do here, is I have a lookalike audience, and if you don't know what lookalike audiences are, you should really check them out. I have a lookalike audience of my buyers over here. Anybody who actually buys my stuff, I have a lookalike audience of those buyers. So those are the people who Facebook thinks are the closest to matching the people who are already buying my stuff. So basically, I go to the list of everybody who's bought my stuff. I give that list to Facebook and say, hey, all these people have bought the thing that I'm trying to sell in these ads, and Facebook goes in and they create a custom audience that they think is very, very similar to these people that have already bought my stuff. So I take that lookalike audience and then I further refine that lookalike audience to what's called affinities. So I further refine the audience to particular things that they're interested in. For me, it's actually affiliate marketing, online marketing, and entrepreneurship. So I go in and target down by that, and then I filter a little bit by age because I know there's a specific age that likes to buy my stuff. So I go in and actually target by age, and there's my targeting. Now I've picked a conversion of an actual page view, and this ad set right here, literally what it does is it just sends people to this page right here, and then it's up to them to go on. All right? Then what I do is I create a different ad set. All right, and this ad set, I actually pick the conversion type as a lead that shows up over here. So I pick a conversion type as a lead, and then what I do in my audience is in my audience, I actually use an exclusion. So in my audience, there's a way for me to say, hey, who do I want? And there's a way for me to say, hey, get rid of people that I don't want. So there's a way for me to exclude certain people. So what I do is I go create a custom audience of my leads. So I go into Facebook, I create a custom audience, and I say, hey, Facebook, here's an audience of everybody that's actually became a lead on this page right here. So I go create the audience. It's really easy to do. If you don't know how to do that, just let me know. I'll make a video, and I'll show you how to do that. It's actually really easy. So in this audience, I just subtract my leads. So now I go in and again, and I make ads, all right? And then I run those ads back to this page over here. And then I make another ad set. And I optimize the conversion. I tell Facebook that the conversion I want is a purchase. Okay? And that purchase I actually send to the sales page. That's where I send those purchases at. To that sales page. All right? And what I do over here, again, is I've went into into Facebook, I've created another audience of people who have came through this funnel right here and have made a purchase. So I go in and create another audience called sales, and I subtract my sales from this audience right here. From the people I'm targeting, I subtract my actual sales, and I subtract my leads. Oh, no, I don't. Sorry. I subtract my leads only from up there. I don't actually subtract my leads right here. I just subtract only my sales. All right? So that is how this campaign budget optimized ad is running. Now, I told you I was going to try to be quick. I actually just have about 5 minutes. So I'm going to run through this again so hopefully you actually understand this, all right? So hopefully you understand in Facebook how an actual ad campaign works. You have a campaign. That campaign is actually what holds your objective. What is it that you're trying to get from that campaign that you're creating? Inside that campaign, there is an ad set. That ad set is what actually holds your targeting. Who are you trying to target? Who should see your ad, basically? And then if you pick, for your objective, if you pick a conversion campaign, then at this ad set level, you also tell Facebook what conversion that you're trying to get. What conversion are you trying to get from this ad set? And then inside the ad set, you have your actual ads. Those are creatives. So your campaign can have multiple ad sets, and your ad set can have multiple ads. We also went over the Facebook Pixel, which is basically a way for Facebook to know what is happening. All this is on Facebook. So your ad campaign is on Facebook, and people are leaving Facebook to go out to your funnel. So this pixel is what allows Facebook to understand what's happening on this funnel. Whenever it sends a piece of traffic over here to your funnel, what does that piece of traffic do? Where do they go? Do they just come here and leave? Do they come here and then also come over here? Do they come over here? Do they buy something? Do they opt in and become a lead? Do they buy something? Now Facebook knows what's happening with that traffic off of Facebook so that, you know, they can do stuff like like don't target these people who have already became leads in this ad set. See, because if I do that, if I go in and I target everybody on this ad set, well, all I'm trying to do here is actually get a lead. So this is actually a retargeting ad, okay? And this is actually a retargeting ad. So in this ad right here, the only people who are ever going to see this ad are people who've actually came over here and they've clicked and went through and actually came to my page and have not became a lead yet. All right, so I don't want to once somebody becomes a lead, I don't want to show them the same ad and try to get them to be a lead again. So this actually removes those people. The same thing over here. Once somebody actually comes and buys my stuff, well, I don't want to keep showing them an ad to have them go buy the same stuff that they've already bought, because I'm not selling cookies that they're going to eat and run out of the cookies and then have to buy some more. All right, so once somebody buys my stuff, there's no need for me to show that person the same ad to buy the same stuff anymore. So whenever I set up this pixel and I set up my conversion events in the pixel, then I'm able, in this ad set that I'm optimizing for just purchases, I'm able to actually remove anybody who's already actually made a purchase. So now I actually have a campaign that is spending the $100 a day that I actually have as wisely as Facebook thinks that it can spend it for each particular objective. One, just to get page views, just to get traffic to come to my page. Then I actually am able to retarget, just so this ad right here is kicking out traffic. People are coming, they're viewing my page, they were interested in my ad, so they came over and they left Facebook and came to check out what I was talking about or what I had to offer. This ad right here is literally just retargeting these people. So this is targeting my entire audience of people who could like my stuff. I explained to you that audience, how I use a lookalike audience of people who have actually bought my stuff. So that's what this ad is doing. It's just getting me more traffic over here. This ad is a retargeting ad, and this ad is only going to actually be shown to people who came over here and viewed my website. That's it. It's only going to be shown to people who have already came off Facebook, so it's a much smaller amount of people over here that are going to see these ads, because they're people who have already saw these ads and they've already clicked the ad and came over here. And I'm optimizing, I'm telling Facebook what I want to optimize for is leads. I'm trying to get somebody to actually give me all their information, come over here to my sales page. That's what I'm trying to do, so I've optimized for leads. Then I have a whole nother ad set, and this ad set is optimized for purchases. Again, I'm retargeting only people who have came over here. All right, so the people coming from this ad, all that traffic that I'm getting from Facebook, I'm retargeting those people right here. But what I'm also doing is I'm saying, hey, give me all of the people who have came over to this page, but get rid of anybody who has actually made it over here. Get rid of anybody who has actually made it over here and became a purchase and already bought my stuff. So what I actually end up having are literally only my leads, only people who have actually opted in and came to my sales page, but they didn't buy my stuff. Over here, what I'm in this, so here I get traffic. This is sending all my traffic. It's optimized for this traffic. Here, this is only getting shown to this traffic that comes to my page, but it's not getting shown to the people who already became leads, because they already became my lead. I don't need to show them that ad again, and I'm optimizing for leads. I'm trying to get leads here. And lastly, in this ad set, I'm optimizing for purchases. So this ad set is only getting shown to people who came from this ad and became my traffic, but it is actually not getting shown to any of my sales. And in the next video, since I got to go on this one, in the next video, I'm going to show you how I've already figured out. I don't have it set up on this ad campaign because I've already set this up and it's been running for a while, but I'm going to show you how on another ad campaign that's very similar to this, I've actually added a little step here to be able to make sure that this right here is only showing to people who have became a lead but haven't actually purchased. But that's all I can show you right now in this video.